Okay. How many of you have you failed? How many of you failed in whatever, in anything, whatever you have done? Great, right? I have also failed many times, right? And one thing is for sure, you are here Monday evening, that means you want some betterment in your life. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Great. So as you know, this program, the name is Meet the Millionaire. In Meet the Millionaire, first session, I will share my experience with you. How did I join Vestige? What was I prior to Vestige? And what Vestige has done in my life? And how Vestige have changed me and so many people. So that I'll be sharing with you. Okay, so shall I begin?
Yes.
Thank you so much. As you all know, my name is Siddharth Singh. I belong to a place, a small village near Delhi, some 150 kilometers from Delhi. When I was small in primary school, my parents come to Delhi as so many people come in a metro city for better perspective or a better future. I'm the only son of my parents. Both of them were working and I started going to school. I studied in a day boarding, in a boarding school in a hostel from class 2 to class 5 and class 6 in a Delhi convent school. Then I went to university. Once when I was in my final year of graduation, my mother one day said to me that start doing something along with your studies because I am finding difficulty in running the house. The reason was my father was not feeling well at that time, so he was not able to go to his work. He was running few small time businesses. And my mother worked in a private sector for almost 22 years. And at that time, she was not having a job. And prior to that, she being a very ambitious lady, she started some export business, sent some clothes to Russia, but the payment got stuck up. So due to all these things, at that span of a time, we were going through a financially a tough time. So she asked me to do something along with my studies. And after doing a part-time job for a few months, then I started my own business of audio cassettes wholesale. This was almost 20 years back. 20 years back, if you wanted to listen to some music, that time, no mobile, nothing, only audio cassettes, right? 20 rupees, 25 rupees, audio cassettes, right? So me and my friend, we used to take these audio cassettes, put on my two-wheeler scooter, and we used to supply it shop to shop, shop to shop. That's how I started this business. I did it for 7 to 8 months. I realized this is not my cup of tea. There was no respect into it. Traditional business, when you go for a business or an order, there is no problem. But when you go for a payment, there is a big problem. Because you don't get your payment in one go. Suppose if you have to take 50,000 from somebody, today they will give you 5, after 3 days 5, after 3 days 10, or then 5, then 10, and then whole of the money gets spent and then you don't know where the money is gone. And when you go to take your money, you are, they make you sit outside for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes. Sometimes it seemed to me, am I coming for my payment, or am I asking some money from them? Am I asking some favor from them? This I used to feel. So within 7-8 months, I winded up that business, went into losses. Then I started another business of, over in Chennai, when you eat something in snack shop, you have some paper plates? Right?
Yes.
So I started the business of paper plates and plastic forks and spoons. So that business I also did for 6 to 8 months, more or less same result. I winded up that also. So at a very young age, I failed in my two business, and when I was wondering what to do, our chartered accountant called me and my mom, and he said that there's a new business in India which has come. It doesn't take any money to start, or the investment is very low, but it is very lucrative business. And then he gave us the address of some residential address in Delhi. So me and my mother, both of us went. It was a drawing room. Some 18 to 20 people were sitting, and there was a white board. And then came a gentleman. He started explaining the concept on a whiteboard with a marker. And he explained to us that there will be shortly a company from America coming in India, And this company sells daily need products, what we use in our household. And instead from a shop, if you buy it from here, you get it at a discounted price. And if you make a network, you can enroll your friends, relatives and neighbors into it. And whatever will be the consumption in your network, at the end of the month, you get paid. We like the concept. And second thing, what he was telling was, he was showing us few people who were foreigners, because in India, this I'm talking about in '97, this concept was very, very new. But there were few people who he was referring to, and he was saying that these people started 5 years back, 10 years back, and some of them were very, very wealthy and some of them were very rich. And another thing was, he emphasized again and again that if you work 5 years, 6 years, after that, even if you don't work, no problem, money will be coming continuously. So we liked the concept. But at that span of a time, that company didn't start it in India. They were doing only the networking on the paper. The money was not being collected, but whosoever liked the concept, they filled up the form and they started recruiting and started making a team. But the company officially was not launched. It was about to be. This is Jan 97, Jan 98. Then we attended few meetings, concept was good and fine. Then we came to know, on the same concept, there is an Indian company which is going on for almost 2 years, and few of the people are doing very good. So me and my mom, we went to the presentation of that Indian company, and after seeing through the presentation, we liked the concept, because more or less the concept was same. In both the concept, they were emphasizing on one thing, that this business anybody can do, provided he wants to do something in his life, takes very little or no money, and if you work for 5 years or 6 years, it can give you an ongoing income. So this is what appealed to us. So on 3rd April 1998, first my mother joined, then she sponsored me. I was her first downline. That is how I came into the world of network marketing in April 1998. Now, I like the concept. I used to go to the meetings also, very inspired, but it was not, road was not easy. There were few challenges, right? Challenges like, challenge number 1, my nature was very, very reserved. I hardly spoke to very, very few people, very limited friend circle. Relatives I cannot sponsor, because my mother is my upline. She sponsored all other relatives in my cross line. Okay? She sponsored her brother, which is my uncle too, in another line. She sponsored her sister, she is my auntie too, but in another line. So relatives chapter is closed. Friend circle very limited. And I hardly used to speak at that span of time. If somebody used to come in my home, only opening the door, giving water, that's all, into the room. So this was another challenge. After working 2 months in this industry, my first month paycheck was 155 rupees. My second month paycheck was 139 rupees. Right? These were my first 2 paychecks in this industry, 155, 139. And I was almost going to office every day. I was almost attending every presentation or every training possible. And then I realized, if I get demotivated or demoralized of these small earning in the beginning, what can I do? What other option I have? Or what can I do with my life? So I started analyzing, and I analyzed one thing. Okay, what are the 2 general ways of making money? Either we do a job or either we do our own business. Yes? I realized and again in job, there are 2 types of job. Either we work for the government or either we work for the private sector. So I realized, okay, if I go for a job, what will be the future? I realized when I was growing, when I was in school, we used to stay in a colony in Delhi. It was a government, meant for government officers. Majority of the people there were class 1 gazetted officers. We were living there on rent. I was living on the 2nd floor, and on the ground floor there was a provision shop or a general store. From 1st of every month till 22 or 23rd of every month, whatever sales used to be there, everybody used to pay cash. 22nd or 23rd, majority of the people, they went out of the pocket is finished. Then comes a register of the shopkeeper. Whatever they buy, first he writes it, then he gives it, and this used to go on. And on the payday, 30th or the 1st, whatever were their dues, they used to clear their dues, and that is how I've seen all these people for so many years. So I realized if I somehow go into a government job, the pay will be limited one, and this is what happened. This is what will also happen with me. So I was not prepared for that, or it was not exciting to live a life like this. So I put a cross on that. Okay. Now another option, private sector. I've seen my mother working 22 years in a private sector. In a private sector, what happens? There is a timing for going, but coming, no timing. And once as you rise higher and higher in position, the increment is little, the title is huge, and the responsibility is more huge, right? And after, there are a lot of politics too, and after a certain age, especially after the middle age, it becomes very difficult to grow. So it was also not exciting. And other option was doing a traditional business. I've seen my father doing various form of traditional businesses. At once upon a time, he was having a factory of electrical switches which was running very well. Once there was an short circuit, it got some fire and everything finished. So whatever 7-8 years of savings, everything gone. Then he started tour and travel agency. Many of the known people, they hired the car, payment, as traditional business, what happens? Kal denge, in Delhi they say. I mean, they'll give later. But majority of the time, later hardly comes. Right? So suffered losses. And in my short span of time, I already tasted 2 businesses. So I was not ready to do traditional business also. And in these 2 months in this industry, I only earned 155 and 139, but I attended few training sessions. I came across a person who was a foreigner, hired by that company with which I started my networking career in 1998, because in 97-98 this concept was very new to India. Nobody knew how to do this business. So this foreigner person was hired. He was having an experience of 14-15 years in this industry, and at that span of a time, company was paying him more than 1 crore, 1.5 crore, plus perks and incentives and everything, just to give training. And when I attended his training, no doubt it was very good, very motivating. After the training, he used to give his visiting cards. And people used to run for visiting cards like he is giving money. Right? And so many people used to queue for just to take one visiting card. They used to feel very lucky. In that, 18 years before, mobile was not there, so the photo was not so much now as it is. But he used to get a lot of respect. So I realized one thing, that if I give 14-15 years to this industry, I can also earn in crores, A, right? B, it gives you a lot of respect and recognition. And every human being wants to be loved, wants to be respected, wants recognition also, apart from money. That is also very, very important. Acceptance of the people, it gives you a high. So this is what I realized, and then I took a decision that forget about doing something else. I will not even think of doing something else. I will only concentrate and make my career in this business. Now, I realized one thing. My company office, where I started in 1998, my career in a network marketing company, was somewhat 30 kilometers from my house. And 30 kilometers in a metro city, you can very well understand, it used to take 1.5 hours or 2 hours one way. For me, it is okay, but the guests whom I used to invite in the meeting, and they used to say they will come, they will come, they will come, they hardly used to come. Right? Every evening meeting is there, 20 people lined up, 20 people coming today, sometimes 2 coming, sometimes 1 coming, majority of the time nobody coming. Right? So I realized one thing, if it is difficult to bring people to the meeting, then take the meeting to the people. So I started learning how to explain the business to somebody. So whenever every evening there is a business meeting, I used to sit with my registers, start making notes, and started learning it like some exam. Okay, and once I learned it, I started explaining the business one-to-one to the people, two-on-one to the people. So slowly some movement started happening, some team started happening. After that, home meetings, start doing home meetings. So few home meetings, things started click. After 7 months, my paycheck in this industry crossed 10,000 rupees. That was my first benchmark, right? 1998, 10,000 rupees was okay, fair enough, okay? Okay, it was too much, okay, thank you. So yeah, it was a good income. And by the time I completed my 1 year in this industry, at that time my paycheck went to almost 30,000 rupees, right? Fairly fine. Started doing few trainings also, presentations also, which was very satisfying. I remember I used to go to almost every evening for the company presentations. As I was regular and I knew how to explain the business, they slowly start giving me the chance. First time 1 slide, 2 slides, and slowly, right, more and more participation. I remember when first time they sent me on the stage, there were some 40 to 50 people sitting, and my heart was running like a Shatabdi or a Rajdhani, right? Full of whole AC room, not even AC, it was winters, but I was so nervous or so scared that I was sweating like anything. But doing it repeatedly, slowly things settled down. So after 1.5 years, I started in April 98, October 99, my payout is more than 40,000. I purchased my first car, white color Santro. November 99, my first overseas trip to Hong Kong, China, Vietnam. So 1.5 years, life good. Good money, car, foreign trip, everything is happening, right? Nice, and getting good recognition also, doing training also, and great atmosphere to learning so many things, teaching so many things, good life. 2000, my check went to 70,000 rupees. In the year 99, 2,000 rupees, 70,000 rupees was very good, fantastic, right? All growing. So many praises for me. In my first year, I got an award also, best new trainer. So a lot of recognition coming in, photograph coming in the magazine, money coming in, car, foreign trip. What else you need, right? 2001, I went on a trip to Australia too with my parents. They also qualified. So fantastic life. Then life is a roller coaster. Here comes the hard time. In 2000, 2001, all these binary companies, they started coming in India. At that span of a time, in my team, there were 14 leaders, and out of 14, 12 of them, they went into a binary company. So the business like this, life like this, lot of money, lot of respect, foreign trip, everything, right? Roller coaster going down. There was a hall in South Delhi where every Saturday we used to do a business presentation. The hall capacity is 400, but every Saturday there were minimum 600 people who used to be there in the auditorium. You cannot see no chair, nothing, only head of the people. So crowded. And when all these people went, gathering of 50 people in that room used to be a challenge, right? I got upset as I was seeing the downhill first time. But then I remember a story which I read somewhere in a book. The story was something like there was a very respectable painter, something like M.F. Hussain Saab. And there was an exhibition of his painting of 3 days. Second day, something happened, fire broke out, and all his paintings and life work got burned down. So everybody was consoling him, right? Taking care of him. He suddenly smiled. Everybody thought he has lost it, right? They started suddenly showing more care, more water. Then he understood. He said, don't worry, I am fine, I am okay. I am smiling because I have a new opportunity now, okay? If I can do it once, with my experience now, I can do it better. Because when I painted them some 10, 15, 20 years back, at that span of a time, I was not so experienced, which I am having right now. So if I do it again, I can do it better. Right, logically. And secondly, hold on. And secondly, if I don't have the capabilities. Somehow, by chance, the painting got done, right? I got what I didn't deserve, right? For 10 years, 20 years, the money, the fame, the recognition, still I don't have any reason to cry. Okay, so this is what I thought, that if I can make a network in 2 years, from zero I can reach to a certain level. If gone down, I can make it again. Okay, and if I don't know how to make it, within these 2 years I have got what I already didn't deserve. So nothing to worry. So why you cry? So once I had this thought, then peace came and I started working again. Within 8 months, again the business was where it used to be. 8 to 9 months it took, but it was fine, on the track. 2002, I qualified for my another foreign vacations to South Africa. 2003, we went to Paris. Paris, I upgraded my level, went into business class. Me, my wife, my parents, everybody. And in these trips, that is where I met our beloved Anna Rajanji over there, because he was also in that company. 2004, I went to Switzerland for vacations. Things going fine. Income crossing 1,30,000, 135, good. And then I bought another new car called Skoda Octavia. It was a new car at that time in India, 2003. Price value 12 lakh rupees. Bought a new house, bigger house. Everything going good, right? Good money, good car, good house. 1 to 2 abroad vacations and doing trainings mainly in northern part of India. Traveling, everything fantastic. But here comes another roller coaster. Now in 2004, in that company, the management changed, as it happens, right? Old people they go, new people they come. So many new people they join into the management of my earlier network marketing company. In my earlier company, the owner didn't understood what network marketing is. He was and is one of the industrialists of the country. The only language he understands is the language of money, the language of profit. He is a typical Lala. He says, if I am investing 2 rupees, I should earn 3 rupees. It's as simple as that. So the people who came into the management, they were having a very short-sighted vision. They stopped conducting meetings, trainings, right? They saved that money to show to the profit to the boss. And this started hurting the business. They changed the marketing plan. They changed everything what cost cutting is all about, right? And once you start cutting costs everywhere, see there are two ways of doing the business. Either you increase your business and increase your profit, or either you start cutting down and you can show the profit short time, but long time it will not lead you anywhere. So this is what started happening in 2004. So due to all these changes, everybody in the country started facing a tough time. Many of the leaders at that time who were full-timers like me into this program, they started doing something else. Somebody went to property, somebody started doing something else to support the expenses, because the expenses were high, the business was shrinking day by day, the company didn't have any vision to grow. And it's very difficult to grow in a company where the company itself don't want to grow, right? So what do? So this is start happening. So 2005 onwards, track which was going like this, first it started again going downhill, 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 downhill. Okay, challenging times again. 2005-6 went with a lot of challenges. 2007 it was becoming difficult day by day, day in and day out. I sold my Skoda car, bought a second-hand car, lot of financial challenges, many loans, many credit cards, many things financially. 2007. 2007, there was a storm in my life. I don't know why storm came here. 2007 was a very, very difficult and a challenging time, and a lot of frustration. So once I was going through all these frustrations for lot much time, I did one exercise. I wrote my frustrations. There were of some 6-7 pages, and I burned them up. This is a mental technique. And then I wrote my dreams of 11 pages. and I recorded it into a Walkman, and I listened to it 15 to 18 days again and again, without doing anything from morning to evening. I was putting this in my subconscious mind. So then somebody came to my house and he said that Gautam Bali has opened his company and his company is doing quite good. I knew Mr. Bali since my earlier days because the company with which I started my networking career in 1998, Mr. Bali was national sales manager or a national sales head in that company. So I called Mr. Bali in thinking that I will go and I tell him that I've heard that you have opened your company which is doing pretty good. I want to work with you as a trainer, and my strength is I can do training in South as well as in North also, and I can do pretty decent training. So thinking this in my mind, I called him up and I went to meet him. When I went to meet him, I shared my concerns. He told me about Vestige, he shared things, and then at the end of the conversation, he showed me at that span of a time the Vestige top earner was making some 5 lakh rupees a month, and number 2 and number 3 earner, they were making something between around about 3 lakh rupees a month. And these number 2 and number 3 earner I knew very well because I only brought them into the network marketing, I only showed them the plan, I only mentored them. They worked with me for 3-4 years. Their capabilities were not very high, rather very ordinary, but they were doing very good over here. Right? And then after listening to my side of the story, Mr. Bali told me that unless and until the right platform is not there, the right person cannot do anything. So you need a right platform in order to grow. And in order to make me understand, he asked me a question. We were sitting in his cabin and he said that if you start pushing the wall, can you push the wall any further? I said, no, how can the wall be pushed? He said, but if we try, the energy will go. I said, yes, the energy will go. He said, then what will happen? Will you tire out? I said, yes, if you are continuously pressing, continuously energy is going out, so ultimately you will tire. So he said, the same thing has happened. Because of not the right platform, the energy has gone out, but the results are not there in proportion to that. Right? So understand one thing, he told me that work in Vestige, according to the Vestige system, for 1 year. If things don't happen, then fine, you can go ahead with your training. I said, okay, if you are willing, I'll give it a second try. I'm ready for another innings. Fine. Then when I went to my home, I said that I will be leaving this, I will be doing Vestige again. You can very well understand the atmosphere, right? You are alone, aloof, right? As it is the stamp of failure is there on you, right? Challenging time. And so many people come with so many advice. How will you do it again? How will you make the network from zero? It will not be easy, right? Everybody comes with advice. Even the people who don't know, who don't know nothing about this business, they also will give you advice, right? In our country, everybody is champion in giving advice to the people. Sometimes, I wonder, the cricket match is going on and a batsman nicks it and the person sitting in the drawing room says, "Arey, isko aise marna tha yaar." You have never taken a bat in your hand when you are giving advice, right? So same thing happened to me. But at least, thank God I didn't listen to them and I psyched myself up. I mentally attuned myself up, geared myself up, because I knew if this is my last chance, right? If it will happen, else gone. So you have to do it. And I remember a story because I resigned from my previous company and I joined Vestige in February 2008. I joined on 4th, but my registration shows on 7th February. And in my previous company, my last paycheck was 67,000 rupees, right? So something was there. The problem is that something, if you don't leave it, it never allows you to reach higher level. I remember a story. How do they catch a monkey? In order to catch a monkey, they take a pot. The entrance of that pot is very narrow, okay? And then they put, what do you call chana?
Nuts.
Okay, gram nuts rather, right? They put the gram nuts hot in the pot, and the hot smell of gram nuts is everywhere. So what does monkey do? Monkey puts hand, picks up the gram nut and wants to take his hand out. Now the problem is the way or the escape is very narrow. So by making a fist, it cannot come out. If he leaves the gram nut, do like this, it can come out. But the monkey is very greedy, right? He doesn't want to leave the gram nut. So he continues. Then the person, right, who has laid the trap comes, captures the monkey, and then puts a rope in monkey, and then what they call, I don't know, right, in Tamil, and monkey dances whole life, right, something like that. So I realized, right, if I want to become successful, I have to leave this gram nut in order to eat cashews of life, in order to eat raisins of life, or the almonds. So I resigned from my previous company and I started working with Vestige. Now, first day, my applying is directly the company, right? So I don't know, I mean, being in this industry for 10 years, I know how the basic things, but specifically how the Vestige plan is, that I don't know. So first day, I took some people to Mr. Bali, he showed them the plan on the paper. This is how the plan works, money comes and all, okay, fine. Second day, third day. So by third, fourth time, I started understanding the plan. And I could realize that this plan is something different, and I compared with my previous company. In my previous company, the leadership bonus was of single level, and over here I could see it is of multiple level, which leadership overriding bonus I'm talking about. So I could sense that if I work sincerely, I calculated few things, and I made a calculation that if I work in a right way, it should take 6 to 7 months to earn 2 lakh rupees a month, right? And at that span of a time, that was my first benchmark to earn 2 lakh rupees a month. I very excitedly went to my house. I said to my mom, said to my wife that in Vestige plan is something very great. In 6 months, I should be earning 2 lakh rupees a month. You know what this is? They didn't say anything, but their look said it all. Their look said that this you have been saying for so many years, but nothing happens. Right? I said, okay, forget it. But I was excited. 2-3 nights I couldn't sleep. I was just waiting when the morning comes. Whom should I go to show the plan? Whom should I go to? What should I do? This. So many things were running in the mind. First month I sponsored 5 people. I introduced 5 people. One of them went to the director level. And my first month paycheck in Vestige was 57,010 rupees. It was good, but not for me. Because 75,000 rupees breathing space. Okay, 75,000 rupees, water going in, neck coming out. After 75, you can breathe. Second month, 2 more lines went to director. So my second month I was a star, and my second month paycheck of Vestige was 86,000 rupees. Right? And this, I started in Delhi North, and this time I was clear that I have to make it big. I have to make it big. This is my chance. So I have to leave my comfort zone in order to reach to a greater income zone. Right? I understood one thing long time back, that your income zone isn't proportionate to your comfort zone. Right? Comfort zone is, I try to make you understand. If you see how generally network of the people spreads. Majority of the people, the C-level leaders, their network is in their city and nearby cities. B-level or middle level leader, their network is in their state and the nearby state. But bigger money comes from bigger network, and for bigger network you have to get out from your comfort zone. You have to go out, right? You have to go out from your house. You have to go out and work in another state. And in India it is supposed to be one country, but in one country there are many countries.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What is country supposed to be? Country is supposed to be common language, common food, common clothing, right? Common culture. Forget about region. Over here, most confusing thing is If I stay here 1 week, I started learning few Tamil words, but then I have to go to Karnataka and then I unlearn what I learned. I have to forget, because then picking up Karnataka is different. So we're coming from north and working here is as good as going in a foreign country and working. Right? Because everything is different, man, and it is not easy. But I was determined to make it big this time. So after 2-3 months, I went to Odisha to show the plan to a person who was known to me in my another company. He was in another group. So me and Mr. Bali, we showed him the plan. And after seeing the plan, he signed up, and once he was signing, it was May 2008, he asked us that can I earn 50,000 rupees by March? It was May. So me and Mr. Bali, we looked at each other, we just smiled. He said, don't worry, just follow the system. And that's all. And then we went to Kolkata, started spreading into the Bengal, opened the network over there, and both the places we said we will come after 10 days. Spend 2-3 days here, give us some people. We came back again, stayed for 2-3 days, right? Did a meeting. Then in our hotel they used to bring one. That's how it started happening. And in those times, even Mr. Bali used to do one-on-one. Hey, initial days, he used to do, I used to do, whosoever free they used to do, right? So slowly network started happening. And then when 2 or 3 times Mr. Bali accompanied me, then I told him that you don't come. This is a very basic level of working. You take care, you relax, I'll take care of it. And I told to this guy that I will be there 4 days, and just at that span of time there were 20 people in his team. So I told him that I need to conduct a meeting in everybody's home in these 4 days. Okay. Advantage in East India is in summers, sun is out 5:30. So you can do home meeting at 7 o'clock, no problem. Right? So we used to start home meeting morning 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, so many things. In 4 days, I think, meeting at everybody's place, and in 4 days, network went from 22 to 75 to 80, just in a span of 4 days. Right? And then I told him that I'm going back to Delhi. I will come after 15 days, and this time do one thing, we will spread up. Okay, we will travel within 150 to 100 kilometers. Okay, like from here to Tambram, to Kanjivaram, to Mayavaram, nearby. You can increase and enhance and spread your network. Right? So he said, okay. So we started spreading. Somewhere 2 people, somewhere 4 people, somewhere 5 people, somewhere 8 people. But this is how we started doing it. And after 2-3 months, one thing happened in Odisha as well as in Bengal. After 3 months, people started coming to us. Right? Somebody came and said that I was having problem in clearing my stomach, and you advised me spirulina. I am having it for 3 months. Now I am feeling very good, sir. The product is very good. Somebody used to come and say that I barely used to able to walk, but you advised me noni calcium and glucosamine. I am taking it regularly. Now I can climb the stairs. Some people used to say that my sugar levels were high. You advised me neem. Now I am very better. So we started getting the results of the product. That's what I mean to say. And once the local results were there, the business started shooting up. And in the initial days, we worked very hard, lot of traveling, lot of presentations, again, very frequent presentations. I remember once I started Odisha with a gentleman, Mr. Sudarshan Monti. Today he is also a DUCD, Double Universal Crown Director. And morning 5 o'clock, I used to get up. 6 o'clock, wake him up. I said, come on, let's go. And we used to travel, either come back or either stay wherever we are at 12 and 1, and same routine goes repeat again and again. 10 to 12 days we were working like this. So one day he told me, how you work like a madman? You're making me work like this. My wife is going to divorce me. In Hindi, wife they say biwi, right? I said, don't worry, when your business volume wala biwi increases, this biwi will be happy. That's what I told him at that time. And today he drives Mercedes-Benz, right? First networker from the state of Odisha to drive Benz, taking home an income of 11 lakh rupees a month. Obviously, the BV today is very happy. And one thing more I did, initially I used to do all the presentation by myself, right? Because he is new, I understand that. But after 2 months, I started involving him in the presentation. Right? At that span of time, I used to do the presentation over there in Hindi, and they used to do it, summarize it in their own language. So I tell him that, boss, now I will not do the whole presentation by myself, okay? I will do product, you explain the plan. He said, no, I cannot do it. I said, I know you can do it. As it is, you do in your own language. So you do it, right? You do it or don't do it, I will not do it. I will leave up to you. So I started pushing him, started involving him. And there were few people who were regular, right? Regularly coming for 2-3 months. Right? There were few boys, 25, 26, 27, 28 years of age, coming regularly into the meeting. So one day there was a meeting in my hotel room, because the strength was not so much so that we could hire a hall. So the meeting was in my hotel room. So I told one guy, okay, today you explain spirulina, you explain noni, you explain flex, you explain neem, one product to everybody. They said, how? We will not be able to do it. I said, why? What happened? That if suppose we say something wrong, then I said, you are explaining to a new guy what is right, what is wrong, he doesn't know even. So why you worry? Right? Don't worry. He said, okay, if there are 10 points about the product, and if I only explain 5 and I forget 5, I said, still it is better than not explaining anything. You are telling 5 to him, he doesn't know even 1. So telling 5 is always better. And I told them only one thing, that remember please, the first rule is, whatever you say it with confidence. Okay? I remember once I was looking for some address. I asked one auto wala, right? Where is the address at? And he said, I think you have to take a right from here. It should be there. I said, he doesn't know. I asked another one. I said, where is this address? He said, oh, do one thing, leave 2 signal on the left hand side, take left, another signal on right, and on the 4th turn, there will be a huge red color building. This is this address. I said, great. I went to what he said, the second one, but do you know what? It was opposite. The first one was right, the second one was wrong. But why I believed onto the second one? Because whatever he said with so much conviction, he said with so much confidence. And the first one was right, but the confidence was not there. So I told to these 4 guys that I don't care what you speak. I don't care right or wrong. But only one thing is, you should speak with confidence and don't speak too much. Okay, rest I will take care. Rest you don't have to worry. Something blunt you say, I will correct it. But you do it. So they did it. After 2 hours, another meeting, they did it again, and today all 5, one of them, today the car they drive is BMW or the cars they are driving today. Right? All 4, 5 of them. So we worked like this, and 8th month, okay, before coming to the 8th month story, 4th month, Sukhjit Khunti's check was 96,000 rupees. Right? 4th month, okay. He was thinking in 1 year 50,000, 4th month 96,000. 8th month, his check is 2,74,000 rupees. Right? The way we worked, entire state we covered, 15 days at a stretch, morning here, evening there, morning ACNT, evening CNT, morning CNT, evening CNT. That's how we worked. So in 6 months, we worked like what generally people work in 6 years. That's how we worked. That's how we positioned. And what happened with me? 6 months, my paycheck was exactly 2,07,707 rupees. Right? What I thought. 10th month, it crossed 3 lakh. I joined Vestige on a second-hand Lancer. 11th month, from the car fund, the Mercedes Benz is there. 11th month. See the miracle of Vestige. Right? And there is a place in Punjab. There was an NDS, which now today is a VIP program. So Mr. Bali gave me the key of Benz over there, and he shortly explained me the features. And then he went and gone. Now I have to drive the vehicle by my own to Delhi. I had never driven an automatic vehicle, right? So somehow, okay, I started doing it, struggling with it. 3-4 people excitingly sitting into it. Now they are seeing everybody is in coat and tie. They said we are feeling hot. Can you press the AC? I don't know where the AC operates. Just keep sitting, man, right? Somehow we drove, and by the time I reached my house, it was 11:30 or 12 o'clock at night. I have a very close friend, he stays in London. So I called him up, because if any achievement, whom do you share with? Yes, with very close people. Huh? So he's my very close friend. He stays in London. London time is 4.5 hours back from here. So India 12 o'clock, over there it was 7:30. So I called him up, he picked the phone, he said, I'm in a meeting, I will call you back. I said, okay. So I said, okay, but call soon yaar, I'm waiting, something urgent I need to tell to you. He said, हाँ बस 2 minutes में करता हूँ. Right? Okay, fine, I'll call you in 2 minutes, he said. I said, okay. So I'm just parked my car in the house, in front of my house, and I was waiting for him. Tired whole day, I slept in the car itself. Right? And location is something like this. This is the gate of my society. First house is mine, and just front is the parking. I started sleeping in the car. Guard noticed it. He called intercom in my house. My wife comes. I don't know. I'm sleeping. They're all banging the door. I don't even know what is happening. So when I got up after some time, I'm seeing 5-10 people are outside and they're looking worried. They're banging the car. I don't even know what has happened. So I somehow came out. They started shouting on me. I said, oh yeah, I was tired. I got sleepy. So what's the big deal? Then they said, okay, now come to the home. Now I want to take the key out, but the key is not coming out. After doing everything, they said, you move, we will do it. I said, okay, do it. Now they are pressing also, but the key is not coming out. Right? It's an automatic car. Unless and until you put it in the parking mode, the key will not come out. But who knows at that time? So I am saying, yeah, I was okay in my where Mr. Bali have put me, right? So somehow by luck I did like this. It went into the parking mode and the key came out. I said, thank God. So this is 1 year investigation. Now again, high, right? In 1 year, Benz, income 3.5 lakh, 4 lakh, everything good, network coming up. Come again, right? Another slide. One of the senior leader in Vestige, he opened his own company. Right? He opened his own company. At that time I was Crown. You all know Crown happens when 6 lines are there. My 3 lines went into that. Right? Back to 3 lines. Back, the income drops. But by now I am veteran of these up and downs. Now I don't worry much. Right? In 4 to 6 months, again it reached where it was. And instead of, I've learned one thing. Instead of focusing on those things, start building new. If you want to make your business grow, don't worry about repairing. Worry about building it. So building it will make it even more better. Right? So at that span of a time, I went to Bombay. Rather, it was accidental. Accidental was, I went to Odisha. After 1 year, Mr. Monty also purchased his Mercedes-Benz. There was a grand celebration in a stadium. So next day he was supposed to drop me at the airport. He got late. Somehow I missed my flight to Kochi. It was via Mumbai. Right? 2 hours halt was there. I started a new team in Kerala. I was working very hard on that team at that span of a time. When I missed the flight, the whole schedule got haywired, got upset, but what to do? The life needs to go on. I remembered that in my another company there was a couple from Bombay who was doing very well. So I called them up, I said that I will be in Bombay. They invited me for a breakfast. I went to them, and generally what happens when 2 old friends meet, they ask about the common people. How is he doing? How is she doing? How is that doing? So he asked me, where are you coming from? I said, Odisha. He said, okay, how is Monty doing? I said, very well. He purchased Mercedes-Benz. I showed the photograph. He said, okay, how is Dr. Raiger doing? I said, great, he is earning 3 lakh rupees. Whosoever they asked, everybody was making minimum 1 lakh plus. So everybody was successful. So after listening to 15 short stories, they couldn't digest it anymore. Right? They said, okay, fill our form also. And same couple, Mr. Bali flew himself in 2008 before I joined to show them the plan. They didn't join. Right? And without knowing the plan, just going about by the story, now they want to join. Right? So they joined. Okay, that's how Bombay, Maharashtra or the Gujarat happened with them. And then I came finally. I remember my dear old friend Rajanji. I took his number from somewhere and I called him. Now comes the Tamil Nadu part. I called him. I said, I want to meet you. He said, but I am not into networking anymore and I will never be into networking anymore. Why you want to waste your time? I said, Anna, I believe I have something very good and very great to share with you. Whether you do it or not, I mean, that will be entirely up to you, but I want to share it with you. So initially he was reluctant, right? But after 2-3 of times of my calling me, somehow he said, okay. So I came to Chennai all the way just to meet him. And when I showed him the plan, he came in the lunch time. I showed him the plan over a cup of coffee. And when he was leaving, I was having a pen drive. I put the entire presentation in the pen drive and I gave him. Okay, I said, Anna, you can click this. Anything you refer, you can call, we can chat. Okay, bye bye. Right? I did my job. Next day I went to Delhi. Fine, forget it. After 2-3 days, he calls me. He wants to know about travel fund and the director bonus. I explained him little bit whatever I could do. After 2-3 days, again he calls me and he wants to know about LOB. Right? LOB people can't understand when you explain them in front of them. How can you explain on the phone? So I said, Anna, I'm coming again. So then I shared this with Mr. Bali, and me and Mr. Bali, we flew all the way to do a follow-up or to solve a query of a single person. Right? Normally, what do the people do? People say, when are you going to Pondicherry? Generally, they ask like this. You said, okay, why? I have one prospect, sir. When you go, when is your meeting, sir? So I can send. Right? If you want to make big, right, you got to do the things, you got to move. So we came, we answered the queries of Rajanji. At that time we were in, right, he signed up, and same strategy. I said to Mr. Bali, I'll take care, don't worry. So I told Rajanji that I'll come again after 8-10 days, and 2-3 days I'll be here, sir. Let's do meetings, let's get started up. So I came for 2-3 days. And we did, he brought some people. Sai Khanna was one of them, George was one of them, and few another initial people. They came, and that's how, one-on-one in a hotel, and we signed up. One day he came morning, no work to do. My flight is in the evening. So we are wondering what to do. I asked him, sir, which was your biggest network in earlier company? He said, Pondicherry. I said, let's go to Pondicherry. But he's reluctant. He's saying, no, my leader over there left networking long time back. Now you won't do it. I said, sir, no problem, let's do it. Instead of wasting our day over here, you look at my face, I look at your face. None of us are so pretty, so I waste time. So let's go to Pondicherry and at least try. So that's how we went to Farooq's place. And I showed him the plan. Initially, naturally, he was also reluctant. And then things started happening. He came in, then we started visiting Pondicherry many times. Then with them, off stage, I was talking to him. He was reminding me how we used to travel in Wagoner to Madurai, to various other places, Mayavaram and Trichy and Tirunelveli. We went for somebody, all the way, and he said that he's not there. Right? So initially all these things happened. We used to share a room, all three of us, at that span of a time. And Wagoner used to be there. So, and same strategy, lot of meetings. Of course, initially I used to do the whole meeting, then Rajanji stepped in, then other leaders stepped in, and slowly business started happening. T Nagar, there used to be hall about Sarvanand Bhavan, right? Meenakshi Bhavan, yes, Rajkumar came there, and all other people, the initial people, you can remember how we started. First training or meeting, we did some 20-30 people, then 40, then 50, slowly meetings, business, and now today you know the story, right? When I met Rajanji, that's span of a time, 5 years back, see how things have changed. Now, as we all know, Double Universal Crown Director, average income 13-14 lakh rupees a month. When I met him, he was engineer in BHEL, salary 1.5 lakh rupees. Today he is making 9 times, 10 times more. So many people doing so much, and in Thailand 200 people in January going to foreign trip. Right? Great achievement. Okay. How many people were there in China?
106.
106. So 106 people from Tamil Nadu went on a trip to China to see the Great Wall, and everybody doing. And when I explained the concept to Rajanji 5 years back, he went to a C&T, there were 5 people sitting. Auditorium of 50 people, only 5 people sitting. So he came, he said, nothing is happening, sir, over here. I said, yeah, that's the opportunity for you, right? That's the opportunity for us, let's make it happen. And now see, how things are going, and it is going on and on and on and on. And now so many people are doing so much. I am so proud of all of you doing great, right? So this has been a story what I have shared with you. And in that span of a time, income kept on moving. Few things now I would like to show you on figures, right? Instead of words, I will show you few things on screen. And we'll show you how this business gives you the returns, the consistency, and how it works, right? Can I request these lights, the stage lights can be on? It's okay?